Hey, good morning. Well, actually, now it's afternoon. Boy, has the morning gotten away from me. But we're about to talk about that. So, hi, I'm Sarah Prowl. I'm the owner and founder of SPV Services Design, where we simplify your business. A little bit about me. For those of you who are new to SPV, I am a graphic designer, a software engineer, programmer, and I also do multiple other tasks in itself. But I wanted to talk today about what do you do when you feel like giving up? That is not anything that I have not experienced before. I am no stranger to feeling like giving up because I feel like I failed. I just can't do this, or I feel like what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why did I even try this? But let me tell you, if you have that dream, that passion to go after what it is that you want to go after, don't ever give up. So a few little tidbits to help get your mind going on not giving up when you feel like doing that is first, a huge thing in getting yourself prepared, mindset, ready to go, doing what you've got to get done. The best thing I could tell you, first task to do is to set goals for the week. Yes, everybody tells you to set a yearly goal, a 6-month goal, a quarterly goal, and then they tell you to set tasks. But I actually set weekly goals that break down into maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 tasks a day that I have to get done in order to complete those goals. And that's exactly what you want to do. You want something that not only one holds you accountable, but you want something that you can achieve, because we all know, and we'll talk about this later on in the next step, but we all know that being positive and being able to check that box saying, I did it, it's done, I got it, is huge and very important for all of us to be able to have. It's like a mindset that, oh my God, I can do this, even though I just checked off a box. So set those weekly goals and then break them down into about 3 tasks to complete every single day that you have to do. Of course, you'll always have some other tasks to come up with it, but you'll definitely want to sit down where, you're doing something to complete that goal for the week. Next is find an accountability partner. Find somebody that will help you. I have a partner who every Sunday we're going to be talking with each other and laying out what our goals are for the week. Not necessarily our individual tasks, but at least the goals. We're going to talk on Wednesdays and see where we are halfway throughout the week. And then on Fridays, we're going to talk again to see where we completed the goals, what we did, and how we missed those goals that we didn't get to complete, and how we can improve that for the next week. And so that's holding me accountable to my goals. But not only that, but I know the person. We align really well together, and so it's really important that you find somebody that you can be amazing with and grow. You don't have to be on the same team. You don't have to be in the same company. But if you can find somebody on the same team or company, definitely do that, because it helps to have those team goals. Individual goals, team goals, you need your goals. And like I said, breaking them down every single week and then putting them into tasks to do are going to help you complete those goals. You're going to achieve those goals, you're going to be on fire, and you're going to feel great. And that brings us to our next tip, energy. You have to be positive about what you're doing. We are our own worst critics. Let me tell you, I am my worst critic above all. I always hold myself to a higher standard than I do anybody else, and I'm always critiquing myself worse than I probably would a friend or my spouse, and I am getting out of that. We have got to start being more positive when we're doing our job, which aligns with the goals, and having somebody help you to root you on and show you that you can do this. You need energy. So not only do you need positivity in your life, but you need to make sure that you get enough sleep, that your nutrition is good, that you're exercising, that you're doing things that motivate you and get you feeling like you can conquer the world. And I am working on my sleep. I'm definitely working on my exercise and my nutrition, because they can all use improvement. But when I get a good night's sleep and I exercise first thing in the morning, oh my God, my energy level, I feel like I can take on the entire world, and my productivity is through the roof, which brings us to our next tip on how to keep yourself from feeling like you need to quit or feeling like you need to look into something else, is productivity. So let's just face it, I am a huge multitasker, and I always thought that that was great, and it was good to a certain point where I could do multiple things at one time. But the problem is, multitasking can be a big distraction and huge hit on your productivity. So multitasking, huge distraction. Got to get away from those distractions. Make sure that you're doing one task from start to finish, because that's going to help your productivity go up. Also, information overload. There's a saying called analysis paralysis. And let me tell you, when you take in so much information, the first day of every single month is always a huge information overload for me. And so then I always get distracted, and I end up just all over the place. I end up thinking, okay, I need to look at this, I need to look at that, and I need to look at that. But then, of course, that's where multitasking comes into play of, oh my God, I'm doing all of this stuff, but now the day's over, and what did I do? I ask myself that every single day. What did I do today? Or what did I do in the last 2 hours that, where did everything go? And that's your distractions. That's your multitasking. Your interruptions, they have a huge play in it. Yes, I have a 3-year-old toddler who loves to interrupt me. But that's where having goals and my energy and playing with him all comes into perspective of, I have to spend time with him in order for my productivity level to go up. That's where I can do my energy stuff and do my exercise and eat with him and spend the time with him doing fun stuff. Then I can spend the 2 hours here and there doing straight work, and let me tell you, my productivity level skyrockets on that. Hey Tracy. Hey Max. Hey Denise. Yes, multitasking is not a real thing. There is no way that you can do 2 or more projects at a time and actually complete them from start to finish. There's no way. Every time that you do a little bit on this project, you're thinking about, oh, I can make changes on this project, or I need to finish this on this project. And then you jump over to this project, and then you're doing the same thing back and forth. And if you actually look at how much you get done in productivity standpoint, you got absolutely nothing done. So to recap, make sure that you're writing down your goals. Now, my business is typically Monday through Friday. Yes, I do work on weekends, but I try really hard to get my schedule down where I'm working Monday through Friday most of the time, and then on the weekends it's just straight family time. So Monday through Friday, I have goals. I have individual tasks set out for each an individual day for the 5 days to complete those overall goals for the entire week. That helps you to see you can accomplish anything that you want, which brings us to the energy side of it. Positivity. You have to have that positivity throughout the week. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Self-care. I am like number one in this. It's very hard for me to always think about myself when I have a family and I have a business and I really want to help out my clients, but you have to do self-care, even if it's taking 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night to do something that's strictly just for you. So make sure that you're not checking Facebook when you first wake up. Don't check emails when you first wake up. Both of those are part of distractions and interruptions, and it automatically starts you on being overwhelmed. And then stop beating yourself up. We all fail. We all fail at different tasks. We fail at goals. We fail at life, but we learn from those. And I've taken everything that I have learned, and I'm now making sure that I do them better the next time. And I'm also learning from my son. I'm learning from my husband. I'm learning from each and every single one of you guys that it's really important for us to really look at activities that are going to promote goals, positivity, and energy and productivity. You have to have things in your life that promote that. If it promotes negativity at all, let it go. Move on. Go someplace else and find what's going to help you promote your goals, your energy, and your productivity. Those are all three very important key things that you have to have every single day. Even if you're not doing it for a business, even if it's just raising your child, you have to have goals to raise your child. What are you going to do to enhance your child at that point? They're all three of those tips have everything to do with your entire life. And I bet you're wondering where I got those 3 tips from. And I'm going to end it at this. I got those 3 tips from reading and rereading and now rereading again. A very important book, a very great book. This author is amazing. High Performing Habits by Brendon Burchard. He is amazing when he writes his books. Lots of positivity, lots of life lessons that aren't just business related, and then lots of lessons that aren't just life related but business related. Y'all, if you haven't gotten that book, you've got to get that book. But let me know what troubles you or what you end up doing most of your day. Are you one of those ones that can do the goals, can do the energy, but the productivity is where you have some issues with distractions and information and analyzing data and what you need to do? Or are you somebody who can do the energy and the productivity but maybe not so much great on the goals? Or are you somebody who is great on goals and productivity but your energy may be laxing? I am great on goals and productivity 99% of the time. Well, let's go with 90% of the time. Let's be real. 90% of the time. My energy, not so much. I definitely need to improve on my energy. My productivity and goals, of course, can always be improved. So leave your comments in the comment section for me. Anybody who's doing the replay, thanks so much for coming back and watching after the fact. I am so excited to have each and every one of you guys here, and I can't wait to come back again and give you guys some more tips and tricks. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.